In this video for Positive Maths, we're going to learn about percentages and decimals. So, to change a decimal to a percentage, we multiply the decimal by 100. Let's understand why we do this. So, we have 0.25. This is equal to 25 over 100, which is equal to 25%. Okay, so we're multiplying our decimal by 100. So 0.25 multiplied by 100 is going to give us 25%. Let's take 0.8. So 0.8 multiplied by 100 is going to give us 80%. Okay, so we know 0.25 is 25 out of 100. So this is a decimal, changing a decimal to a fraction, which we know how to do. And then we know that the fraction, if it's 25 over 100, is 25%. The same with 80 over 100. So, in short, really, if we have a decimal, 0.42, it's equal to 42%. Okay, so now very easily we can change any decimal straight away into a percentage. Let's do one more example. Even if we have 1.25, we multiply this by 100 and we get 125%, so 125%. Or 0.83 multiplied by 100, it's going to give us 83%. So let's discuss changing percentage to decimals or fractions. To change a percentage to a decimal or a fraction, we divide by 100. So it's the opposite to before. So let's understand why we do this. Let's take a percentage to a fraction first of all. We start off with 20%. If we divide it by 100, we get 20 over 100. Percentage to a decimal. Again, if we take 20%, we know as a fraction that's 20 over 100, which is 20 divided by 100, which will give us 0.20. So, as we work with percentages and fractions, we will become more familiar with the more common ones. The following is a list of some fractions and percentages to remember. So we have a half is 50%. We'll put in the decimal below as well, so that's 0.5. One over 3 is 33.3%, so that's 0.333. A quarter is 25%, 0.25. 1/5, 20%, 0.20. 1/8, 12.5%, 0.125. 1/10, 10%, 0.1. 2/3, 66.6%, so we get 0.666. And 3/4, 75%, 0.75. So we'll become more familiar with changing from fractions to decimals to percentages. But these are some options to be really familiar with because you'll see them more often. Okay, let's try some problem solving. So we're going to use the grid on the right to fill in the table below. So we have our 5 different shaded areas. The grid we will count across the top and down the side to figure out how many blocks there are. Then we will calculate our fraction, change that into a decimal, and change that into a percentage. Okay, so let's figure out how many blocks we have to start. If we count along the top, we will see that there are 10 across the top. And we also have 10 along the side. So that means that there are a total of 100 blocks here. Okay, let's do the darker blue colour first. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 by 4. So we have 16 blocks here. So that's 16 out of 100. In the green, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 4, which is 24 out of 100. In the pink, we have 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 across. So we have 32 over 100. In the light blue, we have 2 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So our 2 by 6 means we have 12 out of 100 are the light blue. I'll put that in here. And then the orange, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 by 2, so we have 16 out of 100. So, we could simplify those fractions into kind of their simpler form, but we'll leave them at that for the moment because it'll make it easier to change them into decimals and into percentages. Okay, so we have 16 out of 100 blocks are dark blue. So our decimal is going to be, we divide 100 into 16 and we get 0.16. We do the same. 24 divided by 100 will give us 0.24. 32 divided by 100 will give us 0.32. We'll get 0.16 for the orange, and we will get 0.12 for the light blue. Then for our percentage, we multiply our decimal by 100 to find our percentage. So we get 16%, 24%, 32%, 16%, and 12%. And we know that they're right because we know 16 out of 100, if we look at our fraction, 16 out of 100 are dark blue, so this is our 16%. One way to check then that you have calculated this accurately is that if we add up all of these percentages at the bottom, so 16 plus 24 plus 32 plus 16 and plus 12 should be equal to the total number of blocks, so should be equal to 100%. Okay, same with the fractions. If we added all those up, we should get 100 over 100. And if we add up all our decimals, we should get 1, because that accounts for one full unit. For more information, you can find it at www.PositiveMaths.ie. You can email us at info@PositiveMaths.ie and find us on Facebook and Twitter. Thank you for watching.